We're first! Go around, get a shot inside the car!
Hey, back away.
Will this be on television?
Morning news, if it bleeds, it leads.
I film breaking stories. Maybe you saw my item this morning of fatal carjacking.
Think of our newscast as a screaming woman running down the street with her throat cut.
You will be seeing me again.
I want something people can't turn away from.
911, what's your emergency?
We want all of it.
Oh my God!
Is Lou Bloom the dark embodiment of social media addiction? A man chasing views, outrage, and attention, no matter what the human cost? Nightcrawler may have been written in 2014, but it feels disturbingly at home in 2026. Welcome to J News Reviews, where we peel open the story to get the juicy bits. Today we're checking out the dark and twisted film, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is a story about unstoppable ambition combined with a complete lack of human compassion. Jake Gyllenhaal shines as Lou Bloom, a petty thief in Los Angeles looking for his next score. Gyllenhaal's expressive eyes and sneaky smile breathe the character to life. From the start, we see his charisma and darkly intelligent persona. He speaks smoothly and sounds almost rehearsed, but something about him immediately makes us uneasy. The people he attempts to deceive can feel it too. He's like an android trying to convince the world that he's human. From his introduction, we see Lou stealing and assaulting a security guard. From there, he tries to sell the ill-gotten goods and sweet-talk a business owner into hiring him. He exploits every situation and takes advantage as quickly as possible. Nothing he does is too extreme or controversial as long as he gets what he wants. Like a moth to a flame, he becomes hypnotized by a grisly car crash on the highway. A group of men with cameras burst from a van, swarming the scene. Lou asks one of the men what they are doing. He smells opportunity. These men are stringers, private cameramen with police scanners who wait like vultures to pounce on the next human tragedy. Lou Bloom is hooked immediately. His character is the living embodiment of social media. He acts like a caring and sympathetic friend, promising anything and everything, if only you'll give him what he wants. Nothing is too private or sacred to be shared. No story is too gory. And if it bleeds, it leads. Eyeballs glued to whatever they are selling is the lifeblood that keeps the wheels turning. He doesn't seem to be driven by a desire for money or fame. He wants only to be the best and be recognized for it. Stringers live and die by speed and aggressive competition. Being first with the video footage and the story means everything. It's the difference between thousands of dollars and a complete waste of time and effort. Stringers are digital mercenaries selling to the highest bidder. Lou's personality was made for this profession. He lives alone in a dingy and dark apartment. He drives a broken down car and lives day to day. He speaks like a discount Tony Robbins and a car salesman rolled into one. He talks in bumper sticker slogans and self-help ideas, but this doesn't mean he should be underestimated. He adapts extremely quickly and has an edge over his competition. He has no conscience or compassion to get in the way. He walks into victims' homes, taking the goriest and most graphic footage possible. A victim's personal loss or suffering only serves to bring a bigger bounty. Discovering this dark profession makes him come alive. He wheels and deals with a pawn shop owner to sell a stolen bicycle. He parlays this into a police scanner and an old video camera. He negotiates his rates with a local news station, and there he meets Nina, the program director. Nina is an older woman, still attractive, but hanging on to her status by any means possible. When Lou meets her, they form a toxic and parasitic relationship. She desires the status Lou can bring to her, and Lou uses her to climb the ladder and become the top stringer. She's repulsed to discover that he wants more than just a professional relationship. Arguably, Nina is worse than Lou Bloom. She sits in an air-conditioned office, never getting the blood on her manicured hands. She profits from the misery and negotiates for a cheaper price. Nina sees him as a bottom dweller, and herself as a professional journalist with a respectable haircut and studio lighting. She lies even to herself. Lou never pretends to be anything other than what he is. He thrives on competition and being the best at all costs. He will exploit a desperate young man for cheap labor, move dying crash victims in the street to get a better video, and demand sexual favors from Nina because it gets him what he wants. Every relationship is transactional. He only cares about how he might benefit or what he stands to gain. He is the purest form of psychopath, and he's good at it. Director Dan Gilroy was inspired by a crime photographer in the 1930s, the first to put a police scanner in his car and race to crime scenes. Gilroy imagined what a modern version of this man would be like, and from that, the seeds of the story were born. Gilroy rode along with actual stringers, wearing a bulletproof vest, to delve deeper into the grisly profession. They raced to a horrific car crash with multiple fatalities. The stringers shot the scene, contacted the news station, and sold the footage in minutes. Gilroy was shocked but exhilarated. He knew there was a story waiting to be told. The film is an indictment of the news industry and their hunger for more and more carnage. Gilroy compares it to blaming fast food companies for heart attacks and rampant obesity. They sell garbage and make billions of dollars a year, but where would they be if we didn't clog their drive-thrus every hour of every day, wanting greasier, cheaper food? Unbelievably, Lou Bloom has a real-life counterpart from Brazil named Wallace Sosa. Sosa was a Brazilian crime presenter and politician. His downfall came when investigators tied several murders covered on his program to a network that he was overseeing. Sosa denied the accusations, and because he died before the case reached a final resolution, the truth was never settled in court. What made the case so chilling was that a man who built his career filming bloodshed used real murders as fuel for his own fame and ratings. So the story is not only plausible, it's already happened in real life. Social media and the modern news cycle prey on the weakest parts of human psychology. They reward outrage, repetition, fear, and constant engagement. The more shocking the story, the more attention it gets. Lou Bloom understands this instinctively. He knows people don't just want information, they want spectacle. And despite his controversial actions, Jake Gyllenhaal and Dan Gilroy have said this is a success story. Bloom has certain talents and he's rewarded by our society for those talents. He doesn't pretend to be ethical, compassionate, or civic-minded. He is the only truly honest person in the entire film. He feels no guilt because in his mind everything he does for the greater good, to get the best story. He understands what people want to see before they're willing to admit it. His character never grows compassion or discovers a conscience. He simply becomes more efficient at getting what he wants, like a snake shedding its skin. It's not a transformation into something new, just a removal of what was slowing it down. Lou is the only character who doesn't pretend to be better than what he is. We're horrified by car crashes, but still slow down to look. We react to clickbait titles and get mad when we fall for them again and again. We are simultaneously repulsed and excited by true crime documentaries, sex scandals, and the latest gory details that pop up in our social media. Stringers racing to the latest murder, or news reporters shoving their microphones in the face of crying mothers. They are only there to serve our need for more lurid and bloodier stories. Lou Bloom profits from human suffering, but he doesn't operate alone. He exists because we keep watching. Nightcrawler isn't asking whether Lou Bloom is a monster. It's asking what part we played in creating him. Did the film leave you repulsed, fascinated, or both? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy digging deeper into the meaning behind movies, check out this video right here.